Josephine Chen. I'm a freshman chemie. So I haven't been at the Cooper Union for long, and until recently I hadn't aligned myself with the passionate opinions so often put on display in front of Cooper's foundation building. Maybe it's because I've never been one to outwardly express my opinions, or maybe it's because I've been so accustomed to meticulously dissecting the little things that I forget the bigger picture. Whatever the reason, I've started to come around, and hopefully it's not too late. When people are asked, why Cooper? They almost always jokingly answer, because it's free. And while that certainly puts our feet at the door, it's because of the education that we stay. I'll admit, free is a big part of why I applied. For me, it was the only option that wouldn't cost my parents an arm and a leg. And I learned from a young age that if I wanted something, I was going to have to fight like hell to get it, because no one was rushing to give me what I wanted. And what I wanted was a chance to change my circumstances and a chance to change the world around me. After all, where would New York City be if not for those with a vision and a propensity to change their surroundings? There's something about Cooper that makes it so intrinsically New York, and I don't mean that piece of architecture occupying 41 Cooper Square that commandingly announces to the world that we're here. Where would New York be without its art scene, its radiant skyline, or the feats of engineering that keep the greatest city in the world running? I remember when school meant dreading the ending weekend or fretting over the countless tests and homework assignments waiting to be done. Then somewhere along the way, it became less about trying to fulfill these tasks and more about learning for the sake of learning. At the risk of sounding cliché, what is life if we're not in the constant pursuit of knowledge? Most of us only see a fraction of the world. A smaller number understand even the tiniest bit of it. It's through knowledge that the world begins to open up. Things we didn't understand before become as clear as crystal. Cooper Union is one of the last chances we have to open that door for people who otherwise would not have a chance. And we, not just as the Cooper community, but society as a whole, owe the world that chance at greatness. We're a few blocks from Wall Street, so there's no reason why we shouldn't at least try to appeal to a few potential donors. Though I'm far from well-versed in the field of business, I'll try my best. Consider Cooper as a business model. Superficially, our operating expenses exceed our income from operating activities, and it doesn't take a genius to know that spells hot water in any context. But every student that walks through the doors of Cooper is an intangible asset, an investment in the future of our society. Cooper gives the best of the best the tools they need to succeed, to thrive, and to better the world we live in. And that's an investment that pays for itself. When you and I are gone, when we drop back into the immense design of things, as Willa Cather would say, what becomes of us is what we leave behind, our legacy, and it's one that Cooper helped create.
Yeah.